I just want to show you what has happened. The evidence. Did you read anything? Did you read anything about what happened?
I haven't thought of you in 5 years. What else you want to know? What else you want to know? You're lucky you're alive.
Well, how's that?
Huh?
Well, how's that?
You're lucky. Huh? What do you want? What did I do to you? Huh?
That's the thing, Dad. Is what did I do to you?
What did I do to you? Start it off.
No. How could you file a restraining order against me? I didn't. You were not mentioned once, Dad. Once. You were
married to your mother. I don't want any part of you. Why would I want any part of you? What did you do? What did she do wrong to you?
Are you kidding me?
Didn't she give you a place to live when you needed a place to live?
Dad, she came to me.
Right.
She came to me.
I understand that.
Do you know the paperwork she gave me? Do you know that it says in her own handwriting it was for lifetime? Can I show you?
Lifetime what?
Residence.
I saw it. I already saw it. I've already seen it.
All of that.
You were giving it to your. By the way, she gave it to you in her will too. Remember that piece of paper I found on the step, the last section. She was going to give you.
It doesn't matter. All I cared about was it was a place to live. Here's the thing, Dad. You don't remember the day that Mom came over? She was screaming at me and yelling at me and all that. And then I saw you the next day at the donut shop. That's the last time I saw you. That's the last time I spoke to you. I wrote a letter I was going to give to you, and I still have it. I want to give it to you. I want you to read it because you have been, either you are in it just like Mom, or you have been lied to, because I did not mention, I didn't threaten Mom either. Mom, she came over and berated me. She's falsely accused me of crimes, Dad. You don't know that. You are lied to.
Okay.
Your job, let me tell you something about your job. Your job was to protect us from her because she's a monster and you know it.
Well, why did you live there? Why would you live there? Why would you be under her thumb?
I didn't live with her. I had my own place. That was my home.
Who paid for it? Who paid for your utilities?
Who
paid for utilities?
Graham did. Mom's never paid a bill in her life. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, how convenient that Graham died without a will. Do you believe that? I don't believe it. I said to Mom, it's paperwork, Dad. I said to Mom, you're right, Mom. She did die without a will. She had 50 of them. We used to joke about it all the time. So you're trying to tell me that she died without a will?
What do you want? What do you want out of her?
I want all my stuff back, and I want my place back.
Well, who destroyed it?
Mom.
Oh, she did. Okay, I forgot.
You have no clue. You have no clue. I mean, Dad, it's so. I can't. Again, like I said, your job was to protect us from her.
Well, after you're 18, you're old enough.
Hey, Dad, I don't want to hear. That was. She came to me. I was at my own place. She came to me. She gave me the paperwork and said, "This is your place for life." I have 3 different.
Okay, she reneged on it. Now what? Are you allowed to renege? I mean,
it's a big deal, isn't it? I mean, is that your answer? I mean, that's all you can come up with?
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is that she reneged that you could live there the rest of your life? Is that a big deal? Who paid for your teeth?
Are you kidding, Dad? That was from on December. I just want you to have.
I don't want to. What I want to see what she gave you. I don't want to read.
No, that was a letter I wrote. I think to you, right? Or does it want to say to you or not?
Yeah.
That was from 6 years ago. Last time I saw you. This is what it was. The day after Mom came. I wanted to give you that letter and to tell you what has been going on with her. And I can't. I mean, look at you. Oh, big deal. She reneged on her. Yeah, it is a big deal, Dad. It's my place to live.
So what? So she reneged. So go find another place. Get a job. Well, I can't figure that out. You want this back?
No, Dad. I mean, if you're not going to read it, if you don't care about it, you know what? You don't want to know the truth.
You're lucky you're alive.
What does that mean? What are you going to be a tough guy? You going to do something?
You think I'm worried about anybody? I'm 74.
I know.
I'm not in good shape, Dar. You don't know how I'm doing. You don't know how your mother's doing. Do you? Do you care?
What Just tell me that. What did I do? I've always asked you guys that. What have I done? What did I do?
Ungrateful for things.
Oh, grateful.
What did you do up there? Didn't she take you? Didn't she do everything for you?
No, Dad. She
Okay,
didn't.
then I
You have been
understood.
You are, Mom.
I'll keep
You are
it. I'm not-
such a liar. You are so gullible to believe Mom's. I mean, you evolved, Dad, to believe her. Do you remember back in '88 when Mom kicked you out and I said, if Dad goes, I go? Do you remember that? Or do you not remember that? Or are you going to lie about that too?
You got a better memory.
We
than
went
I
to
do.
Roger's house.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I said, if Dad goes, I go.
Okay, great. So that way we had arguments. Yeah.
You know, it's just you can't commit perjury against me.
I'm just talking to him. That's all. I don't know. You got stuff behind you. I'll call you back.
I mean, so she reneged. Yeah, it's a big deal, Dad. But the thing
What do
is,
you want? What do you want?
but the thing is, Dad, is that you.
So
Why
what
did
would-
you have to commit perjury then?
What would you like? Okay, I'll make it up. What do you want?
I want everything back.
What do you want?
I said I want everything I had back.
You got a few. There's a few things in the garage. That's about. The house was destroyed.
No, it wasn't, Dad.
What? It wasn't. Like, I don't have.
I have all the pictures of it.
It was destroyed.
Did you see the lawn? Did you see? You have no clue what I did. Mom destroyed the bathroom. She destroyed the walkway. She didn't respond to any of my complaints about the neighbor. Do you know that Mom?
Go ahead, air it out.
I just want to know why you lied at the restraining order.
What did I say?
You said that I emailed on May 1st hundreds of times threatening you both to cause harm.
I would never say hundreds of times. To
Yes, you
anybody.
did.
Let's see it.
You got it. You got
Let's
it.
see. Hundreds of times.
Yes.
Let's see it. I said that in court.
On the form. You didn't even testify.
Let me see what.
You
what
did
I
not-
wrote. I got the form.
You didn't testify,
Let's see
Dad.
what I wrote on the restraining order.
You didn't even testify. And you filed an ex parte.
Let me read what I.
I'm getting to
See
it.
if it said hundreds of times.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
got it. On May 1st, I sent hundreds of.
Hundreds. I'll give it back.
Guess what I have on me here? There's the weapon, Dad, right there. Take that. Give that to you. Keep that. That's what I have on me. A little feather brush. See where it says 100 times?
Yes.
On May 1st? That's not true.
Well, that's what I saw on her phone.
You know how many times I emailed them? 11. Do you know how many?
Huh?
They were not threatening. But see, here's what you wrote here.
What else?
I declare under penalty of perjury, whatever, that you gave ex parte because you were afraid violence would reoccur. What violence are you talking about?
Let me see that. I didn't do that. I didn't put those lines and stuff there.
You checked that box.
I
dude.
might have.
You signed it right
you got,
there.
Okay. That's the honest to God truth.
You committed perjury against me. Mom committed perjury against me. She committed perjury. You got the restraining order so you could win the eviction case. Because Mom didn't have a case.
Did she lie about the phone records? You're saying? All these hundreds of emails?
They're not threatening.
Well, that's in our opinion very threatening.
You know what she brought? Yeah, she brought up one about a dentist bill.
That wasn't. That's not what we're talking about. No.
Yeah, that's what you brought. I'll show you. You don't even know that. That's
Didn't you write? Did you call me recently? Leave a text, voicemail said I'm coming after you.
No,
That wasn't you.
no,
That wasn't you.
absolutely not. Play it.
Who?
I'm coming after. Do you think
You
I
didn't
want-
say that. You didn't do that.
Dad, let me tell
You
you
don't
something.
remember that, huh?
I did not do that.
Huh?
I never did that. Do you think I want to risk going to jail over YouTube?
I don't.
That's
have,
what you guys want.
I got a voicemail.
I don't.
Who else would do it? It was you.
No.
Yes, it was.
When was this? Well, if you,
I would say a year and a
Okay,
half
well
ago.
then I hope you save it because I want to hear it. And then you wrote that the abuse started March of '01. So that's 5,500 days in a row. I've been daily threatening abusive, you know, emails.
So 16 years ago, they.
Emails. You couldn't even testify at your own domestic violence.
Why did I have to testify?
Because you had nothing. What could you say?
They didn't ask me any. What did the judge ask me? I agreed. I agreed. I agreed with everything I wrote. Everything I wrote, I agreed. Everything I wrote, I wouldn't take a thing back.
I'm glad. And mom committed perjury at the unlawful detainee.
What are they going to do? Put us in jail? You're lucky. I've called the cops. We called the cops on you 10 times.
Oh, I believe it.
10 times we've called the cops.
I believe it.
That wasn't you that damaged our cars. It
What
wasn't you that
car?
put
I wouldn't touch your car. Dad, you already drive an embarrassing car. I wouldn't want to touch it.
You didn't damage my car, your mom's car?
I haven't.
Huh? And put things
I
on
haven't
it?
been near. This is the first time I've been in this neighborhood in 5 years. I haven't. I moved all the way across town to be away from you people.
Who posted the sign that said Lynn Aaron's a murderer?
I don't know.
That wasn't you? Let me show if I still have that. I changed phones, and
Who would mom murder?
You accused her of murdering her mother.
Oh, I wrote that down probably in court.
No,
In
posted
court.
it on a sign.
No, I wrote that in court.
Well, so you can't. Let me just show you this one, Norm. If
Yeah.
if you didn't do this, then somebody's got it out for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mom's evicted a lot of people, hasn't she?
Well, who would write?
She's got a lot of enemies.
Who would write? I got to show you this, Norm.
She's got a lot of enemies. She's evicted everybody.
I'm not. Yeah, I understand. I wouldn't want to. But I'm going to show you this thing. Norm.
Mom's never paid a
On Mother's Day, did you cut a Cosmo raccoon in half and leave it in front of the car?
Jesus Christ.
Who would do that? You didn't put paint on our cars?
No.
You didn't put glue and stuff on there?
No.
That wasn't you. Somebody set you up.
I'm not set up.
Somebody set you up for that, huh? That's why we called the police 10 times.
So that's 10 more false police reports. Right?
Lynn Aaron murdered her mother, Catherine Lewis, September 8th.
Wow.
You didn't do that.
How many times do I have to say no? How many times? I didn't do
Well,
it.
who would do that? Me? Maybe I did it. Huh? You didn't do that. You didn't do nothing, huh?
Dad?
Why did you? Huh?
You guys committed a felony, perjury, to get me.
Who did that to her car?
What is it?
Black
I don't even know.
black tar.
I've never seen that car. Whose car is that? The last car I know that Mom drove was the Hummer and the truck and the Cadillac, the 96 Cadillac.
Something's not right. Something's goofy.
So
who's been doing this
So
for the last 5 years?
So
who's been doing it?
So that means there's 10 more false police reports. You know what 148.5 means?
No.
It's filing false police reports.
No idea. Anyway, yeah, the police came out 10 times to look at our cars, the dead animals, the posting of the street sign with Catherine Lewis, Lynn Lewis murdered her mother, huh? The Jewish things about me,
What are you talking about?
unconscionable.
What are you talking about?
When you called me on the phone and called me every name in the book.
What was this?
You don't remember this?
Dad, I've never called you. You know what I called you?
I can't believe this is not happening.
Dad,
You're denying this?
Dad, you committed perjury in court.
Okay, I'll go to court and tell them it wasn't hundreds of times. It was multiple, but it wasn't hundreds.
But never to you or about you.
What?
Not one email I sent had anything to do with you.
Doesn't matter. I'm married to your mom for 50 plus years. What's good? That's the same thing, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? No.
You guys had to lie and cheat.
We had to lie to get you out of there, huh?
Yeah. Mom did. She lied about the date I moved in. It's by 2 years.
2 years?
Yes. She said February 13. It was May 2011.
Well, that's to your benefit.
Yeah, exactly. So why would she do that? There's got to be a reason.
I don't know.
Well, there
I
is.
have no idea.
But there's got to be a reason.
If I wrote on that restraining order hundreds of times, that's what I saw. Hundreds of emails. Okay?
On May 1st.
Whatever that was,
That
5
so
years
on,
ago.
So on the date.
Whatever I wrote that.
Right, you stand by. I know that. Okay, good. Because you're wrong.
It wasn't May 1st. Probably was before that.
You wrote May 1st hundreds of times.
Okay, good. Whatever date that was. Yeah. When was
and then
it?
you wrote and then April 30th. But you never brought any email.
Well, I don't have it. It's on her phone.
No, not today. At the court, I never got any emails.
Well, we showed it to the court. We showed it to the court.
Which one? Which one said? By the way, they rubber stamp restraining order. The point of the restraining order was to get the eviction because I couldn't.
Thank God.
Because I'm what? Mom, you know what else she lied about?
Go ahead. What else?
Okay. This is a good one. This is how far she had to go to find dirt on me. I don't understand.
You never called me and talked about Jews?
I haven't called.
Do you like Jewish people?
Hell no.
Do you like Jewish people?
What?
Do you have any books about Hitler and stuff? Did you have any books?
Oh, I don't know, Dad. What do you think? You think I'm stupid?
Did you have books about that?
What do you think, Dad?
What do you have posted around?
You guys stole them.
You want? What did she lie about?
I'm telling you. She brought an email about a noise complaint.
It happened to be the guy in the drums.
Yes.
That was, but not you. It was that
right,
happened. That
right.
was a mistake. That wasn't. She brought it. The neighbor called.
The
neighbor
yes,
called.
You're right. But Mom brought that email complaint that neighbor made against me. She brought that to the restraining order hearing.
Well, that would be. I doubt that, but that would be one of them. One of many.
Just give me a second.
I remember. Okay, that's it. Yeah, there was a mistake. It wasn't you. So okay.
Right, but the point is.
Why would she put it? Why it was a mistake.
But the point is that Mom brought that email to make me look bad at the restraining order, and Mom herself.
How do you know? You said you didn't see the emails.
I got my own file. I had to go get my own file.
Okay. Were there hundreds of emails? From you?
Yeah.
From you?
A few hundred probably. But she had 2 emails, so basically cut that in half.
So they weren't threatening. That's fine.
No.
That's in your opinion.
Why couldn't she respond to anyone? Why?
They want to deal with
They
you.
were all about her being the landlord. Just a second.
Oh God.
I just want you to see how far she had to reach to. Here it is. Okay, so this is an email.
Let me tell you something.
This is an email from John, the downstairs tenant. Mom brought this to the restraining order hearing. It's about the noise. It wasn't me.
So what's this got to do with it?
I'll tell you why. Because it just proves
the blaring music wasn't from upstairs.
No.
This was drums, by the way.
She writes drums and blaring.
That wasn't the neighbor. This was across the street that called.
I know that, but Gianna was in.
I'm trying. Listen. Just listen to me a minute. I'm pretty clear about something. I got no. If this is the downstairs saying you're blaring the music, she says she's blaring the music. What am I supposed to do?
But it was proven wrong. And this is what I want to show you.
Okay,
Mom went out of her way.
Okay. Let's see. How was it proven wrong? Let's see.
Mom herself called the police to get. Thank you for calling. She wanted to get. She wanted to make sure.
That's the drum. This is the drums thing. See that? This is not This is not this one here. That's 2 separate things. By the way, 2 separate things. Yeah. No,
I'd say she requested her files.
Let's see if this is.
She requested the files for her own report.
Let's see what this says.
She knew I didn't play blaring music. Mom knew that. She lied. And she found out about it on herself.
Let me see. Does this say something about loud music at night? Does this say something? If it does, I apologize. Does this say something about loud music being blared at night? Just tell me about that.
Yeah, just a sec.
Here, this is what you tried to show me.
Here you go.
Here. Take it. Here, take it.
This is the actual call. and it says chronic. Because the problem is chronic. You know what chronic means?
Just a second.
Mom got that. That's the report. It wasn't me, Dad, because I'm not that guy.
What address is 4518?
That's the one across the street.
And does it say anything about you or your residence?
Yeah.
Where?
It says like something about person is on top unit on left or something like that. I think it says that somewhere. It should say it, right? Something about person's on top unit, left or something.
Let's see. Per CP, he is the unit on the top, left top.
Yeah, that's it was directed for him. But the point
This was.
does it say music on there also?
Drums.
Let's put it this way. Mom, she brought in an email.
Loud drums.
She
Stop playing drums.
She brought an email that wasn't sent by me from a year.
Contacted subject is 311 Prospect advised of noise complaint. She will stop playing drums.
Read what Mom, for her files. So Mom she was very well aware that was wrong, and she brought that other one in there to smear me.
Huh? What?
Because you had nothing else. I mean, she had to dig in and get an email that was sent February of 2015. That's a year and 3 months before this restraining order that you created.
Why did we create? Do you think I created a restraining order out of thin air?
Yeah. I haven't talked to you. I never saw you.
Was the restraining order given to you after you moved? After you left the building?
No.
Before?
It was 3 days, or it was Mom filed, or you guys timed them, so it's like Mom started the eviction 3 days after you did the. And do you know that on May 2nd, the day that you guys filed that, I sent Mom an email saying 148.5. That's filing a false police report. That's what Mom does.
So you did picking a few out of a lot of things that happened.
Do you think I just woke up one day and said I'm going to start being mean to moms? I mean,
to me and the cars?
What are you talking about?
You didn't. Not every. Here, no, I'm going to start showing it. And this has got nothing to do with you, then. Well,
I haven't been in this neighborhood in 5 years.
You want to see a few photos, huh?
Mom's got a lot of enemies. Maybe you guys did.
I guess so.
You know what? And also,
listen.
Maybe you guys did it yourself.
No.
I mean, because the only way you could get me in any way is to lie and cheat and commit felonies.
So. You didn't. This was.
Jesus,
another.
Dad,
You didn't do this to my car, huh? You didn't put this paint on the car? Okay, you didn't do that.
Dad,
okay.
like I said, you drive a fag car. I don't want to. You're already embarrassing enough driving that thing. Okay? Do you get that?
How about Jewish people?
What about them?
You don't mind them?
I don't like Menke. He just happens to be Jewish.
Who?
The lawyer, Menke.
Just the general population.
I don't have an opinion on him.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Swear to God, just fess up.
What are you talking about?
Fess up.
To what? You're the liar.
Weren't you upset
You're the
that
liar.
we supposedly didn't tell you you were half Jewish because I'm Jewish?
What?
You don't know that, huh? Because I'm Jewish. And you
What
were
is
raised
this
Catholic. And you weren't upset about that? That we didn't tell you that I was Jewish?
You did tell me.
That didn't bother you?
Why would it?
Who called me to say it bothered him? That wasn't you. It wasn't you. This is incredible.
Well, let's hear
it. Let's go to. We need to.
Can we play it? I'd love to hear it. How's your daughter doing?
You ever sent?
How's your daughter doing?
I don't talk to any of them.
How's Randall doing?
Don't talk to any of them.
How's your grandkids doing?
Disowned everybody. Disowned everybody. Now what? What's next? What's next?
Oh, more legal proceedings.
What's next? Huh? If you look at the back of my car, you can see the glue that was put on there with that
glue?
Horrible message that I had to take off. It didn't help the car much.
Like I said, Dad, your car is perfect for you.
Fag car, huh? That's good.
It's a little bitch's car.
But you like Jewish people. That's good. I'm going to put that
Do
in.
you? Do you like Jewish people?
I don't care what religion anybody is.
Well, then why are you asking? I mean, then why did you guys? I guess
because you said
you said
you didn't call and berate me about everything.
Are you kidding? No,
you didn't call me,
Dad.
That wasn't you. Who was it then?
I just called you today, and I called you the day. I called you the day of
I couldn't record it since you
called
called me.
I called you the day of the restraining order for help, and then it turns out it's you, the ultimate betrayer. You're the ultimate betrayer, Dad. You are.
Okay, that's
I
great.
mean, it's just
that's okay. Now I have a betrayal. I made a mistake, right? I made a mistake.
You took away my home.
Oh no! What right do I have of those problems? She inherited them. I got nothing. That's one thing.
Your restraining order got me evicted.
Well, I might have. I certainly had a lot to do with adding what I thought was relevant toward the restraining order. I don't want anything to do with you.
You wrote. Fine. I haven't seen you. I've seen you 3 times in 20 years, right? So, was I bothering you when I was living there? No.
Did you come to? Were you riding a bicycle? Is that mode of transportation?
Yeah, I have a car.
Did you have a bicycle a few months ago? Spit on Mom, coming at her down Exhibit O? That wasn't you.
My bike got stolen.
That wasn't you.
I just fucking said it, okay?
Oh, it wasn't you. Okay.
I have a car, Dad. I got a car 9 months after I was evicted. I got my license back. I completed my classes.
We know that. Yeah, we know
I donated a kidney.
Oh, yeah?
You're right.
To who?
Anonymous.
To who?
Anonymous. To somebody in Minnesota. Want me to show you the proof of that?
I don't care.
I know you don't. You're a scumbag.
There you go again. See, this is how it starts, Norm, with you.
You said you don't care about me. You disown me.
I don't care if you just.
So why should I?
I didn't say about you. I said I don't care that you donated a kidney. That's all.
What you've done, Dad, is you and Mom took away my place.
How old were you when you were living there? About 45.
Mom came to me in April of 11, and do you want me to write? Here's what she wrote.
Go ahead.
I desire that Norman Leland Aaron, lifelong residency at the duplex.
Why would you have to write it?
And she fingerprinted it. You never saw this? You never saw this?
No.
You never saw this?
Probably not. Let me see.
Mom gave me this.
Let me see. All I know is who cut out the bottom of the will that said it was going to be left to you at the bottom of the stairs.
The what?
The bottom of her will. She wrote she was leaving the duplex to you. You don't remember that?
I'm trying to remember. What do you mean bottom of the stairs? I don't understand. I don't follow
After the house was demolished, at the bottom of the stairs was I found a 3-inch by 3-inch piece of paper that said I leave the duplex to you.
From who?
Mom.
Okay, so what
you don't remember seeing that? Or you didn't leave it there? Let me see this. Let me see it. You can leave it in there.
No, because I have the original on this side. This is what Mom gave me. gave that to me. This is while I'm living there. Fingerprinted.
Amendment to my trust.
Fingerprinted, signed, witnessed, fingerprinted.
See, that's what it said. I want to change the trust to receive the duplex. Am I
I have life on. I don't care about the ownership, Dad. It's just living there. I don't. If I live there the rest of my life, what's the difference? I'm not moving. In fact, I wouldn't go anywhere. I'd never sell a place. I mean, I never asked for it. So you never saw that?
No, but I
What do you think?
I saw the will or the trust that had the legal document that was cut out.
I don't know why would I cut that out? I don't understand. Would that help?
It was the oddest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, that's why I don't.
Same thing. It's basically the same.
What's the point, though? What's your point?
It was the legal document. It was in the whatever she did.
I've got two here. This is another one. Norm has made many positive changes. Worked very hard helping me, but
Yeah, Norm. I can't.
Here's another one. This is the one she gave me.
Listen. I'm not going to disagree. You've got some facts that might contradict some of the things, but not the whole picture.
This is what This is what Mom gave me when I moved in. Did you see that? This is what. And by the way, nobody
dig on it.
Nobody gives.
Anybody can change a will anytime they want.
But the point is, you don't give that to the person. You wait till the will. Mom gave that to me. Mom gave that to me. I didn't get that from some discovery. That's why I moved in.
You want me to explain what I saw? Something similar to this. It wasn't this though.
Well, but that's what she handed me. She handed
something like this.
She handed that to me, and I moved in May. Okay.
Well, something happened.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, that's the point. And you asked me that. You said that the day after Mom came and berated me. You're like, "What'd you do?" I said, "Nothing, Dad." That's what I wrote in the letter. I wrote, "It's always nothing." She threatened. She threatened me that day. I have it on audio recording. I'm sure. Have you heard the audio recording of Mom telling me to shut the fuck up? And if anything happens to I'm through. And she's going to call the police. This is that December of 15. That's why when I saw you the next day at the donut shop, and you were like, "Oh, you said I wrote it in the letter. You wrote that's just your mom being your mom." I'm like, I know, Dad, but this is different. This isn't 2 weeks restriction or take your bike away. You can't go out at night when you're 13. This is my life. She failed.
Let me phrase something on. If this hasn't been you that's been doing this
that's
stuff to me for the last 5 years, I would. I don't know what I'd do.
So you don't want to acknowledge all of these.
I see that. You can, but I can.
Well, but here's the point. Yes, you could change wills. Mom does it. Graham did it all the time too, right?
I don't know. I didn't follow her.
But
I didn't get anything out of her.
But you don't give this to her. You don't give.
I got you.
Do you understand? You get that part? Like you don't. That kind of makes it like the present. Like this counts now.
How bad did you think you had to be to have it taken away from you? I guess you didn't do anything wrong. Boy, out of the thin blue.
What did I? Yes, Dad. Out of the thin blue. Yes. December, and it was December, that day when Mom was berating me and cussing and threatening me. She said, you're through, and how I'm gonna have to find a new place to live. That was in December. That's when I started emailing her, and I said, because she was gonna evict me. I knew it was coming, and that's when I said, I'm gonna lay out all of the abuses Mom has done towards me. That's what I did. If you read what I wrote in all of those emails, which you probably didn't.
Abuses?
You didn't. Did you?
How can a 70-year-old woman abuse you, Don? Huh?
Because she has power. She
Move!
Judge,
you ever watch Judge Judy? Move! That's what she says. Move!
No, not this time. I did the last time. I wasn't gonna do it again. I made that place my home.
So nothing ever happened at the.
No, Dad.
At 310. Nothing ever happened there.
No.
Did you ever hide from the not the cops, but the bail people? The guy weighed 400 pounds coming after you?
Hide? No.
Under the house? Did you get taken away by him?
Yeah, mom let him in. Mom let him in.
Why were you? Well, I don't care.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
What does that have to do with anything, Dad? It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with mom. Well, it has something to do with mom because she evicted me again for no reason. What's the reason? I'll tell you what, Dad. There was no reason given.
Did you stab a girl?
What?
Did you
Oh my-
stab a girlfriend? She in the hospital and depressed? Did that ever happen?
Oh
that
my
didn't happen
God.
either. Okay, that didn't happen either.
Suicide attempt.
Oh. Huh? Oh my God.
I mean,
Everything different.
Dad,
Everything is different than I ever knew.
you're right.
It
That's
was a suicide attempt.
that. Listen, if I did something wrong at the place, why wasn't that said in the unlawful detainer eviction? Don't you think there would have been a list
At which place? At
at
310?
4523? I'm talking about
What's that
45.
got to
I
do
don't
with-
give a shit about 310.
What's that got to do with 310?
I don't care about you. You're the one who brought 310
I'm bringing it up. That's all.
I'm talking about 4523. In the eviction, they made up a phony tenancy at will oral agreement in February of 2013. That's almost 2 years after. And like I said, I admit, yeah, it makes mom, it, it benefits mom. So why does she insist on that? Why does she insist on that date? And why? Because she made up this terminating of tenancy. I didn't have a term. I wasn't a tenant at will.
No.
It was lies, Dad. When you're, how do you are you how
The
do you
music
how are you
that's
supposed
the-
to react after what has happened? And I get you threatening me, whatever.
How did I threaten you?
I'm lucky I'm alive. You're gonna
That's
be
today.
a tough guy.
Now you're talking, huh? You're lucky you're alive.
Yeah, Dad.
Huh?
We all are, right? Aren't we all?
Do me a favor. You got a lot of time in here. Write things. I'll meet you here in a couple of days. Write down all the things in dispute. You're saying this never happened. This
I don't
instead of
care.
hundreds of emails.
I'm
What do you mean? You think
I'm talking about perjury. You guys,
think-
you
you think-
committed perjury. You committed perjury. Mom committed perjury. You both committed perjury. Mom multiple times. That's what I'm saying. You guys had to lie. It's a big deal when you do that.
perjury. If I said I was 6.5 feet tall and I'm 6 feet 5.5 inches, that's perjury.
No, that's not material to the matter at hand.
Hundreds of emails. If it was 90, is that 100?
No, it was 11 or 12.
Oh, no.
May 1st, Dad.
May-
Get your
May
dates
1st
right.
of what?
Of 16.
Is what I wrote. Right, exactly. And I said hundreds. Then that's what I. Then
I did not send hundreds of emails on May 1st,
No, of course not.
but that's what you wrote.
Cumulative up till
Nope, May
from the
1st.
day before.
Nope, May 1st.
What do you mean? So I said on May 1st he sent hundreds of emails.
That's what you said.
Let me read that again. Let me see. No. This is why.
No, Dad.
Not on May
Oh, this is
1st.
great.
I received hundreds of
Yes,
emails.
yes, and yes.
Oh, really?
Sucker.
No. There you go. Don't you get? Why are you getting angry? You don't
Because you're a
understand.
betrayer. You're a liar.
Guess what? I'll go to bed to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it.
I know you're not. I don't. I showed you. Okay, yeah, here it is.
Go ahead, man. What's it say? Go ahead.
And then you wrote March.
Go ahead. Read it to me.
Describe how the person in 2 abused you. Date of most recent abuse. May 1st. Emailed Weiss phone over 100 times with threatening messages to cause harm to you and spouse.
I'll have to.
And
Maybe that. Okay. Then that's what I thought or heard.
from March of 2001 to the present, 5,500
Yeah. I'll call you back. Huh? Call you back.
Well, I thought you might.
Hundreds. So on May.
You acknowledge the fact that these were. You never saw this. Why?
That's the only thing I don't. No, I never.
That's
saw
a big
that.
deal. Do you think that's a big deal when somebody hands that to you? I mean, can you?
I'd be happy. I'd be happy.
You're damn right.
Well, so you're one of 3. So there's a house, another duplex, and that duplex. So you get what you would have gotten 1/3, possibly, right?
I was living there. That's all. I don't
You'd
care.
have owned it.
I don't care if I live there the rest of
That's
my life. What's the difference? Do you get that? Do you understand things that, or is OxyContin too much of it?
You don't know.
You're multi-state
You don't
doctor
know.
shopping.
You can't.
Doctor shopping, right? Multi-state.
So it wasn't you that did all this stuff. I got you.
That what?
That threatened me, did the damage to our cars,
I haven't.
killed the rode your bike, spit on moms. That wasn't you.
No, but I'm glad to know that you've made more false charges against me.
No, I didn't false charge that. We called the police every time my car and her car was
And
vandalized.
you
We
said,
called.
and you said it was me.
Yes.
And proof.
No proof.
So what does that mean?
Doesn't matter. Your MO. It was your MO.
My MO.
Mode of operation.
I know what it means. That.
Well, you said MO.
What? No,
Wasn't you?
I don't have a bike. My bike was stolen like 3 years ago. I've been driving for the last 3.5 years. But like you said, you already know that.
Didn't know it.
You said you did. We know.
No. I knew you got a driver's license.
Oh.
Didn't know you got a car.
Yeah. I donated a kidney. But not through an anonymous person. It's called. You know what it's called? It lost me. My train of thought. It's about how you give something of yourself with nothing in return.
Selfless.
Well, that's it. But there's a term for it. No, nothing. But yeah, no, I was doing those things. I went did the 18-month class.
The which class?
18 the DUI class I had to complete to get my driver's license.
Right.
That's right. I took the bus from. I donated plasma for a year. That's how I got the money to buy the car. That's draining. It's technically it's called donating, but you're selling plasma. You get paid for it, but they call it donating. But I didn't get paid for donating a kidney. It cost me money. I had to take the bus and the blue lines to UCLA. I'm not a bad person, and that's what mom has done, and with you helping her, because I don't know, I always thought that I could count on you understanding that mom is not very nice.
I know where you're coming from.
I always stood up for you.
But you did. She did all the world for you. She went shopping. She got you stuff. Bought your internet. Got your phone. Got your teeth fixed. Gave you the duplex. Gave you the place. And somehow something went wrong. That's all.
You know what went wrong?
What?
The tenants that she was renting to all would fail, and she needed a scapegoat. You know who gets scapegoated?
Okay. So now you don't like. Okay, she's bad mother. Not the mother of the year. She did pretty good for a while.
Me and her got along.
Yeah.
You know when it turns sour, Dad? Actually, is when you move back. Something changed when you moved back. I don't know what, but that's when it changed. I think you moved back. I don't know, 13 or 14, 2000, something like that. I don't know.
2015.
15. Okay. Well, that's when things started turning sour. Do you think you could recall anything about that? How things changed?
Sold the house in Vegas. You like the house?
Yeah, and the price went way up in the last, since you sold it.
Just
a lot.
Not that much. No. I sold it for $200,000. Now it's worth $350,000.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, you know how much?
But
how much? The house on Third, our house here, my house here on Third Street went up in a month.
Probably $150,000.
50. Yeah. Vegas was a gam. That was anyway.
But I'm saying is that's when things. And I have a ton of videos. I record because I had no one to talk to, so I would record these videos, talk about what was going on, and I even said, I don't know what it is, but I think when my dad moved back, something changed. Something I don't know what, and it did. We used to go to the market every Monday. I would drive, even when I didn't have my license. I would drive. I took mom to the vet when the dog was. I took mom to the hospital. I drove mom to the hospital. I think on Christmas Day. When I'm doing all this without a license. I gave Mom a bunch of, I inspired her to get her car fixed, the bug. She wouldn't have done any of that if it wasn't for me.
Why spend $15,000? So you kept the bug, and I sold my 63 Corvette Stingray. How's that? That's an even trade.
I got good. I have a picture. Well, it's a copy of a picture. That's one of my favorite pictures. But I'm good. I did good. I got the garage where it was a functioning garage where you could pull the car in and out. You guys have never had a garage where you could pull the car in and out. I mean, all I did, Dad, was I have videos. I mean, I made the backyard really nice. I mean, I did all the front lawn. I did that. That's what I cared about. I cared about that stuff. Mom's the one who destroyed the inside.
She did?
Yeah.
Who tore down all the walls, the plumbing, the cabinets?
Oh,
it looked like World War II.
No, I just the cabinets down.
Okay, well that was partly you then. Partly you that did that.
I didn't need cabinets. I was gonna put.
Where'd the stove go? You know?
I threw it away.
How could you throw it away? By yourself?
Yeah.
Where'd it go by yourself? How could you throw it away? It's a valuable stove.
It wasn't used. The stove. I'm the one who restored.
By yourself?
Yeah. You wouldn't know because you don't know what a difference between a wrench and a screwdriver is, but I do. You take things apart. Do you know that there's parts, Dad, to things? Cars don't just show up all big, right? Have you ever used a screwdriver or a wrench?
Here we go again.
No, I'm just.
Here we go. All you've been doing is attacking me. Attack.
Dad,
Dad, I did the best I could.
I'm not talking about. Yeah, that's your line. I know. Just stick to it. But you committed perjury against me, and it cost me my place where I live. And you make multiple. I didn't threaten you in any way. I still haven't. Not one time.
That wasn't you that called me, huh?
Dad, I swear to God, I didn't call you.
Huh.
You know what else? You accused me of calling you when I was in jail like 13 or 14 years ago, and I didn't. Do you know that people can get your number online? That's how people get numbers. I didn't give this.
Wait, I said something about you. What happened?
It was like in 2008 or something like that. You were in Vegas. You said some guy called you, like a bail guy or something like that, and you accused me of giving him the number or something like that, or like. Well, whatever. But the point is I didn't do it. And all you can do is, I would think you would know. If you go online, you can find phone numbers.
This doesn't seem like you to deny things. And go look at the back of my car, even though it's a fag fucking car. Go ahead, go look at it. See where I put the sticker, huh? Look at the hood where the paint, huh?
Oh.
That wasn't you. Wasn't you that put paint on Mom's car 3 or 4 times?
How many times did you ask?
Wasn't you? Jesus Christ.
Committed perjury.
Who put that sign on the stop sign?
What stop sign? What are you talking
about? I showed
you. A sign. You didn't show me anything.
I did. This was on
I can't see. It's a glare. So you destroyed all my personal belongings, huh?
Like what?
I wasn't. Like what? Huh.
Like what?
Two Mike Trout rookie cards.
Look at that.
What does it say?
Lynn Aaron murdered her mother and put it on the stop sign, 3rd and Park. Put it on our front door as well. Can't see that?
Oh, I see it.
You didn't do that.
No. I don't know when Graham died. Why? Did Mom murder her? She found her, right?
Yeah.
Her and Tracy found her, right?
Yes.
Who benefited from Mom dying? Mom and Tracy. I knew. Well, one thing I know is that you don't care about any of us, but what I also hoped was you had a little bit of. You would admit a little bit of acknowledgement of Mom not being the. You don't give somebody this piece of paper and then to make up to get them out of there. Make up stories. it's devastating. I want you to know it. You know, so you'll feel good. I want you to feel good that I hurt, because that's what you chapter people do. You and Mom both. You feel good if I'm in pain and suffering.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
The
do.
worst, last thing I want
Dad,
for anybody.
Dad, you're anybody. Yeah.
But for you, for the last 5 years, if this hasn't been you
Right.
that have been harassing me, then I've been totally wrong. Totally wrong to have bought a shotgun and put it
Good.
under my bed. Huh?
That's awesome.
Huh? Bought a shotgun.
Well, you fear for your life. That's what you wrote on the, right? I'm a violent person in your eyes, right?
Whatever I wrote, I meant
Violence.
whatever I wrote.
Dad, how was I violent toward you, Dad, ever in my life? I've never
What
called,
did I
I've never
say?
called
What
you
did
a
I
name.
say? What did it say?
It said the reason why you did ex parte, which I don't even know what that means, but it is because you were afraid that violence would reoccur.
Yeah.
And then you don't testify to it, you know. I mean, again, and like you said, what would you say? Of course, but you have nothing, because I didn't do anything to you. Not one thing. You weren't mentioned once. I did send an email of a copy of your guys' wedding date. I thought that was kind of funny. I think I even joked. I said, did you read that one?
No.
Let me tell you what I said.
No.
It said November, this was in like 2016 when I sent it. It said, I saw like November 23rd, 67, or something like that. And I went, oh. So I wrote, knocked up, huh, to Mom. And then I said, was Lisa a flower girl at your wedding? You know, I'm not being mean, I'm joking. And then I said something like, it doesn't seem fair that Lisa went to your wedding, but you guys didn't go to her wedding. I mean, you don't, do you get any of that? It's fun, I think. It's just fun. It's not, I'm not trying to do, it's in spite of all this stuff, I can still find humor. I thought it was funny, and I went knocked out. I'm sure that went well, like it probably with Pop or, you know. Was that true? Was it November something?
Something like that.
It was after Lisa's one. Because she was born on October. I just thought it was funny. I'm not judging you. It was just a joke. And it was ironic that Lisa went to your guys' wedding, but you didn't go to hers. I think it's funny. You might not, because you didn't go to her wedding. I walked down the aisle. But you don't care.
I don't care.
I know that.
Don't care.
Feel good about it.
Oh,
Proud.
yes. I didn't say I feel good about anything. I said I don't care.
You're proud. You and Mom are both proud.
Does that bother you? I mean, what other people do? You know, just worry about yourself. That's all.
I worry about what people do to me. I worry about what people do. People do harm to me, and you and Mom have done the most harm beyond the pale.
That's right. Starting at what age?
I'll talk
Starting
about
at what age?
The court.
Huh? 45? At age 45? That's when we started doing bad things.
Yeah,
huh?
Mom didn't molest me, huh?
Oh my God.
How would you?
And you said I molested. That's right. That's another one.
No, I did not say you molested me. No, I did not. I did not.
Well, then who wrote it?
I never.
Who wrote it?
I never said.
Who wrote it?
I never said you molested me.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I'll find it. I got all this.
Dad,
I got all this in the last 5 years. All this stuff.
Good.
That wasn't you. It's not your handwriting, huh?
Dad.
Somebody's got great. Somebody could really do your printing for you, Norm. They're very good. You must watch a lot of Dateline to be able to do the same type of printing you do.
Well, I'm glad that you acknowledge what you signed under the penalty of perjury.
Darn right. You're right. Exactly. I wrote whatever I believe, what I saw,
right.
And if I could write it again, I wouldn't change a
I know,
word.
But I didn't threaten you. You know that. I never called you. I didn't go to your house. I didn't do anything. You never heard from me. And if you go ahead and scan the hundreds of emails, Dad, see if you can find your name. You'll find your name with the wedding thing, and then you'll find your name when it said, even Dad knows how out of control you are. Because on that audio tape, when Mom's berating me, you told Mom, enough. I said enough. Because she was threatening me. Call the police right there.
Is this in front of the house when you pulled the bug up?
Yes.
That
was my big crime, Dad. That's my big crime, was putting the bug there so the guy's motorhome wouldn't block the whole block. And by the way, I had the bug so secure, Mom, with her own keys, could not unlock it. So, I mean, again, you. But see, that's the thing is, you are willfully believing everything that mom must have been crying to you about and lying about me for years. I bet. What a, it's terrible. Did I tell you that Mom accused me of trying to sell her dryer and called the cops on me?
No. But you, so
No, let me
you
tell-
never said I molested you and your mother molested you.
My mom did. You didn't. I never said you did.
Yes, you did.
No, Dad.
I'm a child molester.
I did not say you molested me.
No. Did you say I was a child molester? You put
No.
flyers out that I was a child molester?
No, I never said you molested me.
No. Did you ever put flyers out that I was a child molester?
Who?
Hmm?
You?
I have them. I have them.
Good.
I have all this stuff.
Mom molested me.
Oh, please.
Like she would tell you.
How did she molest you for the hell? What would your...
What, you want to know the details, Dad?
No.
You sick fuck.
There you go again. You know, I'm
What
tired
do
of,
you- go
tired
ahead,
of
Dad.
talking to you.
Just
Got it. Write it down.
Take your putter, come around here and see what you can do. Is that what you want to do? You want to smack me? Go for it. Go ahead, Dad.
I'm tired. I don't want to smack you, Dad.
Yeah.
What? I think I'm worried about you? Right. Do me a favor. Call me in a week and I'll write down all the things I lied on. I lied about. That I lied.
You
Do me a
lied
favor.
that
Write it down.
you lied that I threatened you to cause harm to you.
Well, I don't have every. I'm
Dad,
here, buddy. I don't have. I got stuff at home. Trust me.
Listen. Again, the thing is, what's great about this is it's not a he said, she said. It's emails. So you guys have it. And there's none of me threatening you, Dad. There's none of me even talking about you, except...
First of all, there's stuff that preceded emails by a long shot. That I'm sure started this whole thing.
What do you mean?
Prior to emails. I'm sure there are things prior to that.
What? What? Tell me. That's what I write.
I don't have it.
Dad, I even write that in the letter. I say, Dad, tell me what I do wrong. I'll stop. I've said that. What is it that I do? And I always say it's nothing. Because what is it? Like you just said, well, something happened prior. What? There's no...
So here's what happened. We got hundreds of emails on May 1st, and that's when I decided to go put a restraining order. Is that correct?
That's what you said.
Is that what you think? You think that's it? I got hundreds of restraining orders on one day, and that just kicked everything in to get a restraining order. You think that's it? Okay.
It's only emails.
That's good. That's good. That's what you think happened. One incident on May 1st, hundreds of emails, and that did it. That did it. I said, I'm going to court.
No, then it said other previous, the day before, 4:30, numerous threatening emails, whatever. I looked at that date too. I sent 6 or 7 emails to Mom. None are threatening. I sent pictures of my place, of fireworks, of flowers. Did you see any of these? You didn't even read any of them. I bet you didn't read any of them, Dad.
I didn't read nothing of yours. I didn't want to read your garbage. Here's the thing.
You didn't read
Something happened. Trust me. So I'd go to court to file a restraining order besides one barrage of emails, Gordon. Trust me. And I'd have to dig it up to find it all the stuff.
You didn't read anything.
No. Nothing. Nothing.
Don't you think that would have helped?
No. No.
Because you just...
No, because what's it going to do to change my mind about what?
Because you would have seen that you were never threatened.
Oh.
That's the whole point, you idiot. You weren't threatened, Dad.
Yeah.
You were lied to.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to Bob later today, tell her all this, and hopefully something will change. Hopefully I'll go to court and say that I made a mistake. I lied. I committed perjury.
You're not going to do any of this. You're not going to help. But
I tried to go to court it's not open. I've been down to the police department many times.
yeah, to harm me.
Harm you? What do you mean harm you?
Well, what are you doing down at the police department?
Report the violation, these vandalism,
So you
and
are
letters,
and
postings,
so you did,
and dead animals.
Jesus Christ. You did file false.
Did not have.
So you,
Every time the police came, they said, "You got proof?" He didn't. I go, "No."
well, if you filed a report, that's a false police report.
We said it's
Oh.
you did it. Have they come and got you for anything?
No, they're supposed to.
Well, then obviously nothing happened, right? Huh?
You didn't read any of the emails.
Which ones again? The hundreds of emails?
You didn't read any of them. That's
Oh yeah, I saw emails on her phone. And I'll go back and reread them. I'll go back.
But you said that there's more to it.
But
Right.
what I like is your honesty today, Ron. That's what I think is great. None of this in the last 5 years, none of this other stuff happened. I think that's wonderful. I feel bad. I feel so bad now. I think I don't know what I'll do. 5 years I've been thinking that it's been you that has been doing this. So I'll tell you about it. It wasn't you, and so be it.
Well, there's going to be more legal.
Okay.
Okay.
She's got about a year to live. So
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Oh, please, I want to hear it. You guys are going to live to your 110. I hope.
Yeah. Well, if you drink that water, you're not going to live long. Huh? Probably didn't hear about it, did you?
No, the water?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Look into it.
Which one? That specific one?
That specific water.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, look into it.
I will.
All right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to talk to Mom. I'm going to tell her everything that happened in the last 5 years it hasn't been you, so I got to look for. So that's horrible. And then I'll go back and rehash some of this stuff today. You haven't called and left any messages on her phone last 5 years either. Not in 5 years.
You know how I got your number?
How?
I even joked about it before I called you. I recorded my call to you, just so you know, because I don't want you to falsely accuse me of anything. I said,
I don't.
it was on the.
I don't care.
It was. I know. Because you know why you don't care? Because I don't harm you. But it was on the restraining order thing. I was going, oh, geez, usually the victims, they don't put their phone number on it because they don't want the abuser to call. But I'm like,
So everything that's happened in 5 years, it's not you. But now, since the restraining order was over May 8th or so,
no, it was over yesterday.
or whatever yesterday, that now you can come out in the open and talk to us.
Yes. Well, I hope that's what.
Huh?
That's what I reached out to you. I wanted to say, this is not right.
Yeah.
And so what do you think is a person's normal response to knowing that both of his parents have done this harm to him, have caused him to be homeless? They don't care. They enjoy it.
I didn't say I enjoyed it. I said I don't care.
You're indifferent.
You're Mr. Legalese guy, huh? You're so smart. That's what I forgot.
Mom accused me of vandalizing the place. Called the police. Do you know about that? When I wasn't vandalizing it, I bought a new screen door for upstairs. And it wasn't because the other one was broken. It's because I'll tell you why, Dad. Because I had to restore the place back to was when I moved in. Well, you know where I moved in? I moved in August of 1969. That's when I moved in. First. See this pic? I have all these pictures of the place. I got picture. I left that DVD. This is me in the backyard with Lisa. I got a video. I found some of these 8mm or whatever 60mm, and I converted them into DVDs. And it's got you and Mom. I was probably just a couple weeks old. It's a cute video of Lisa in the backyard, you in the backyard playing. It's really neat. It's like a minute and a half. And what I did was I made the backyard look like it was then. I put that bench in. I added the raised garden. I mean,
It's just, I think, what's a real strong difference of opinion, what you did and didn't do. There's a real strong difference of opinion. And
And mom's just. She had to lie. You guys had to lie and cheat to get me out of my place. Because there was no reason.
No, of course not.
Mom,
that's right. You're right. So now we're back to square one.
Mom
no
lied
reason.
about. Mom lied about saying that there was unauthorized people. That's Jesus. You're a liar.
What's the guy's name? Brett? Is that his name? Brett? Is that his name?
Barnes?
No.
John Boy?
I don't know.
You know, I sent an email to Mom pleading with her to stop. Pleading. If you read, I mean, you know, I mean,
So I'm gonna
I
go
had
back.
that letter. I mean, I regret not giving that to you. But
Which one?
That letter I wrote, it was the day at the date. It was like December 18th, 2015. It was me talking to you saying, Mom is just out of control and falsely accusing, and you know, and you said to me, I even said to you, she said she's, you know, kicking me out or whatever, and you said, oh, you know, don't worry about it, you know, that's just your mom, you know. And like, I said, no, it's not. It's this is real. And I played back the audio tape of her. Have you heard that audio tape of her berating me and threatening to call the police?
Not that I
You're
remember.
on it.
Not that I remember.
You're on it. You tell her to stop. You were having trouble with the garage.
Oh, that's again the Volkswagen did. The day the Volkswagen out front.
Yeah.
What I remember that day.
I was. Mom standing with the phone, you know.
Said, give her the keys. I said, give her the keys.
I did.
That was it. That's what I remember. Something to that effect. You know,
I did.
Good.
I mean, so, do you understand what that? You don't even know what that was about. It was about the downstairs tenant had this motorhome that all the neighbors were. We would try to park a car in front, and so we used Mom parked the Cadillac one time.
Yeah.
Jim Dunn parked his car. He got a ticket because of that.
Yeah.
So I had the bug.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. I love that car. I mean, again, I made it so secure that Mom couldn't even with the keys. She had her own set of keys. I didn't have the only set of keys. She had her own set of keys. She couldn't open it. That's how secure I had the place. The bug.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna thought a while.
It's just, you know what? I sent her an email today. Long one. You should read it. It talks about how in my theory of what happened is that Mom induced or suborned you to commit perjury. Right? She got you to do it. And
perjury. I don't know about it. Under perjury on the declaration there, I guess you could be committing perjury. I think it'd be a stretch, you know, a real stretch. I'm going to have to go back. I will look at these emails again. These quote hundreds of emails.
And
I will look at
and you don't understand. Do you understand?
Trust me, I wouldn't write hundreds unless there were hundreds.
There is.
Huh?
It's over 6. It started in November of 15. She never responded to anything. If she would have answered the first email, that would have been it. You don't get it. And by the way, Dad, she knew what she was doing. I wasn't tricked in any way. Mom was saving all these so she could wait for the time to pounce. Because if it's an email, you know what you could do, Dad? You could just hit delete. You could put it in the trash like you guys do to me. But no, Mom, you know, because this is, you know, she's so frightful for her life. You know, another. Oh, I sent her also in the email. I sent her instructions on how you can block somebody's email.
These letters, actual letters and stuff, and large. That wasn't you that wrote these in the last 5 years.
No, Dad.
It's not you. No.
But you committed perjury against me, a felony.
Go ahead, press charges.
I can't.
Huh?
I can't press charges.
Why not? Go ahead.
I'm not a law enforcement person.
A what?
I'm not a cop. I'm not.
Why do you have to be a cop to
I'm not
press
district attorney.
charges?
I'm not district attorney.
What do you have to be a cop to press charges against somebody? Huh? Why do you have to be a district attorney or a cop to press charges against something? Is that something new in
You
this
know,
country?
well, I'll tell you what, Dad. You know what? Unlike you and Mom, I don't want to.
No,
have-
you're 100% honest. What? I've never met a more honest person than you today.
I've never gone to the police,
I
Dad.
can't believe it.
I haven't gone to the police to have Mom charged with filing false police reports. I don't harm you or her.
Yeah. All right. Well, call me in a week. I'm gonna give you time to look at some of this stuff. All right? Huh? Call me in a week.
I mean,
Huh?
I will.
Good. You do that.
I want my stuff back too. I want my property back too.